I was at Sam's Club and ran into these absolute football boxes. It's KABOOM time. Let's have some fun. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. I was gone for a week, and just like last week, I came home, stopped at my local Sam's on the weekend.
And you know what time it is?
And was able to find a couple of these absolute Sam's Club boxes. Not really sure what to expect, but these are only $29.99. Unlike the other boxes, the Revolution boxes we opened up last week, which were $39.99. As you can see here, there's not much in these things. There are no numbered cards. You can find an autograph, but everyone's pretty much buying these for the KABOOMs. I have no idea what the odds are for pulling a KABOOM.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
In this kind of orientation, but seemed like there were about 20 boxes per kind of round pallet. So hopefully there's one per case. Didn't want to go too crazy. Only bought 2 of them. But again, these are only $29.99, so pretty much the price of a blaster. Kind of curious what's in this bonus pack.
I don't know.
I would assume it's probably the Jumbo Mem card. Non-game used, or player worn Mem card, that is. Yeah, the cards do seem pretty safe in here. They do rattle around a little bit. So we'll take a look and see if there's any damage to these packs. But 8 packs, 12 cards per pack. You do get the bonus pack. So again, how comparable are these going to be to a blaster or a mega box? We are going to find out. Just like with the Revolution boxes, I think I'm going to open up both boxes and then that way I can get these off my table here. I do have a Donruss oversized downtown Costco box that I should be ripping next week. Because I was out of town, it was a little hard to get my hands on one, but I do have one. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on Absolute Football so far. I know the Advent calendar has been out for a couple weeks now. Not sure how long these have been out at other Sam's Clubs, but I'm pretty sure they should be on store shelves this week. I think my store was just maybe a little bit early. I normally don't stock stuff like this on a Saturday, but again, 8 packs, 1 bonus pack. Let's have some fun. Try to pull a KABOOM. Not expecting one, but we are still yet to pull a KABOOM. We have pulled tons of downtowns, but we are still searching. See if today is that day. Yeah, these are like past years. Base cards are going to be one way, inserts are going to be the other. Kind of mess this pack up. Got a Ferguson, Mason Graham, Fannin Jr. Yeah, this is my first time seeing 2025 Absolute. Looks very similar to past years, but I will say that the rookie cards feel a little bit thicker than past years. Feels like there's a little bit of a premium feel, if you would call it that, but it is a little different from the base cards. Looks like we have a Hog Heaven JSN. He's having a good year so far up in Seattle. Abdul Carter, Quinn Ewers. I think it's just a matter of time before we start seeing more Quinn down in Miami. The way Tua's been playing and acting. I think the guy's been hit one too many times. He's starting to lose it, unfortunately. Some of his interviews over the past week, they've just been confusing. We'll just call it that. Looks like we have a pink introductions. Nice looking card. Got a Dyke and a Luther Burden. Got our base cards here. So yeah, for 30 bucks, either way, you know, very comparable to the price of a blaster. I'm sure we're going to get a handful of inserts, you know, a whole stack of rookie cards. A lot of guys you've never heard of, but it is a kaboom or bust chase, especially because there are no number cards or anything else in here besides some pink parallel inserts. Got a rookie wave, McMillan. Nice looking card. Tyler Warren and a Jaxson Dart. We'll definitely take that. Might be our best pull from the box, considering he is one of the top QBs to be chasing right now. I'll definitely take a Jaxson Dart. We were able to pull a couple base darts in the Revolution boxes we opened up last week, but I'm very curious to see how the rest of the season plays out. Giants are definitely having some fun. Seems like the whole dynamic has kind of shifted with him and Cam kind of leading the charge. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. Pop them up in a chair. Like I said, it might be the best pull. I have no idea what to expect from these boxes. Haven't really seen too many people open them. But again, if you have opened these, what is your best pull out of one of these Sam's Club boxes? I think we're going to do it this way now, where we'll flip the base cards and leave the inserts on the back so we don't ruin the reveal on the back card. Got a Colson Loveland there. Another McMillan. Yeah, the one thing about Absolute is you do get a ton of rookies. Again, there are a lot of rookies in the set that you've probably never heard of, but you do get a lot of them. Our base cards here. Got another Hog Heaven. So it does not look like a very hard to pull insert. I'm going to be honest, though. I don't know why it took Panini this long, but these cards feel good. They feel better than past years. They don't feel as cheap. I mean, the base cards are still on the same stock, but all of the inserts and rookie cards, they do have, you know, a little bit of thickness to them. Got Jaden Daniels there on the back. Pat Bryant with the new wave. Jack Beck. Will Howard on the back. Last pack of our first box. We'll save the bonus packs until the end, just because I don't know what's really in them. I would assume it's the mem card. Oh, it's got a little damage on the back. That Burrow. Puka. Draft Diamonds, Tyrone Tracy, Arroyo, Nick Martin. So yeah, definitely nothing too crazy in the first box. Hopefully the second box can change that. But again, my expectations were very, very low. You know, Absolute is already a pretty hard set to pull anything out of. And a lot of times with these Sam's Club and Costco boxes, they really dub them down even more, you know, compared to what you're going to get out of a blaster or a mega. Got Pack Attack, pink. The Tyleek Williams there on the back. Yeah, I would say if you have a young collector in mind, or if you're going to pick some of these up and save them for Christmas, these are absolutely perfect. They're even cheaper than the Revolution boxes, and I think the ceiling is much higher just because, again, I don't know if you're going to be able to pull a kaboom out of these, but they are in here. Bijan. Some doubles on the rookies there. But yeah, the fact that you can pull a Kaboom makes these boxes just a lot different. And again, at $29.99, can't really go wrong grabbing one or two of these. I would not go crazy. You know, I wouldn't be ripping 15, 20 of these things. At least without watching, whoa, got a backwards card. Just a base. Don't know why that was in there. Got a Felton there on the back. But yeah, let Sky be. Rip a case of these things. Not sure if he's going to or not, but he always tends to rip a lot of boxes. It's always kind of nice to see, you know, kind of what you're going to get out of a case. But again, didn't want to go too crazy. There's a lot of new products coming out in the next couple weeks, not just for football, but kind of all sports. We'll take that pink. Jeanty and Quinn Ewers there. Pop them into a sleeve real quick. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Are you picking these up? If you see them, are you going to grab 1, 2, or 20? I know a lot of people have been pulling the Kabooms out of those advent calendars. I know the price on those things have kind of skyrocketed. At one point, you could get them at Walmart for, I think, $49.99 a piece. Looks like we have a Hog Heaven here. Get through the base. Got a Cam Ward. We'll take that. It is a cool looking insert. Something different. Dylan Gabriel on the back. So yeah, with 2 packs left, boxes have not been anything to write home about, but again, for $30, not really, you know, a crazy gamble. It's nice to go after the Kaboom, but you know, I might snag a blaster and a mega, maybe 2, but after that, if we don't pull it, we just move on. Again, there's going to be a ton of sets dropping here in the next 2 months. With Panini losing the license, they kind of have to get everything out the door before the end of the season, I believe. Another Hog Heaven here, Luther Burden. A Morrison, and a Banks. But yeah, we have Prism, Donruss Optic, you know, Select, pretty much everything else that you expect to see in the spring months. They're going to be out in the next 2 months. This card's got some major damage on it. Corner's kind of peeling back there. But yeah, for baseball fans, you have Update Series, Chrome Update coming out shortly. If you're a basketball fan, you know, Topps just got the license back, so the flagship set is out. So let's see if there's any last pack magic. This box also has not been too crazy. Got some damage on these base cards as well. Got a Judkins rookie wave. Slide through these base cards. Another Fannin Jr. And a Gadsden on the back. All right, let's see what's in these bonus packs. We'll start with the first box. Again, I think the mem card's going to be in here. I'm going to assume it's not from any specific game or event. That's just how Panini is. Don't want to ruin the card, and this pack does not want to come off. I also don't want to reveal it, so try to pull the top corner here without ruining the card. Oh, looks like we have a Myles Garrett. It is a big patch. I'll give him that. Not a bad looking card. For the young collector out there, these are kind of perfect, but it is not authentic or game used. But yeah, they could be worse. It could be much worse. You know, I think I said it earlier in the video. if you were buying these as a Christmas gift for the young football collector, I think these are absolutely, perfect price point. I don't think in every blaster you get a mem card. I might be wrong. But kids dig them. It's worth $1, but kids dig them. Let's see what we have in our second one here. Looks like we have a Mike Evans. Again, the cards look clean. I will give that to him. The rookie cards look good. Again, not from any specific game or event, but it is what it is. It could be much worse, like I said before. But, I think kids eat this stuff up. I have a son that absolutely loves ripping into this stuff. He could care less if the mem card is game used or not. And at the end of the day, if you had fun, you won. Let me go through these piles, and we will see what we were able to pull out of our 2 boxes here. All right, let's take a quick look. Kind of put these cards in order. But this is box number 1. We were unable to pull the KABOOM today, but again, I think for $30 you can't go wrong. Don't go too crazy on these, but at $30, pretty much the same price as a blaster. You're getting pretty much the same contents. There are no numbered cards, just the pink parallels, some autographs. That's about it, other than the KABOOM. So it is what it is, but I think I said it a couple times during the video, but if you are looking to give these to a young collector as a gift, especially for Christmas, I think these are absolutely perfect. It's a good price point, doesn't break the bank, still gives you the opportunity to, chase the KABOOM, which, we'll see if other people post videos and start ripping these. I am very curious to see, how frequently the KABOOMs are pulled out of these boxes, but let me know your thoughts. Have you seen these at Sam's Club? If you have, did you pick them up? What's your best pull? Are you staying away from these? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I should have a handful of videos coming out this week. I was able to pick up a lot of different products. Again, I got the Donruss oversized box from Costco, some basketball, baseball, so should have some fun this week. But if you enjoyed the video today, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you have, it is much appreciated. And as always, good luck breaking.